This incredible seed has crossed thousands of kilometers of open oceans without a boat, without wings, and without human help. Some people call it the sea heart. Others believe it brings good luck. In Africa, people say it opens the door to vivid dreams and communication with ancestors. In India, it becomes a delicious traditional curry. How can one seed have so many stories? Today, we are deep inside the forest of Garo Hills, Meghalaya, searching for one of the nature's greatest travelers, Entada rheedie.
Finding Entada rheedie is not easy. Even seasoned botanists struggle to locate this elusive giant. It does not stand proudly like a tree. Instead, it quietly climbs, using enormous woody stems as thick as human arm. This giant liana climbs towering rainforest trees in an anti-clockwise direction until it reaches sunlight high above the canopy. Look closely at its leaves. Each peripinnate compound leaf carries broad-barred leaflets that efficiently capture sunlight. During flowering season, long spikes of teeny cream-colored flowers attracts insect. But the real wonder appears months later. Massive flattened pods hang like a giant spores from the forest canopy.
When mature, the pod breaks into individual segments, each protecting one remarkable seed. That seed possesses one secret: its incredibly hard, waterproof coat. This natural armor allows it to float across oceans without losing its ability to germinate. Nature designed the perfect traveler. Entada rheedie grows across tropical Africa, South and Southeast Asia, northern Australia, and many tropical islands. In India, it occurs in the Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Assam, Meghalaya, Sikkim, Odisha, Bihar, and other moist tropical forests.
In Garo Hills of Meghalaya, it usually grows along streams, river banks, and evergreen forest where plenty of moisture support its natural germination and vigorous growth.
Now comes the most fascinating part. For centuries, different cultures discovered completely different uses for this same plant. Entada rheedie is famous as the African dream herb. Traditional healers dry the seed kernel, powder it, mix it with herbs like tobacco, and smoke it before sleep. They believe it produces unusually vivid dreams, allowing communication with ancestors and the spirit world.
Across Asia, almost every part of the plant has traditional medicinal value. A paste prepared from the leaves, bark, and root is applied to the wounds and burns. Traditional healers also used it for jaundice in children. The bark is used against diarrhea, dysentery, and intestinal parasites. In the Philippines, a herbal tree prepared from the roots, bark, leaves, and seed is traditionally consumed after stroke to improve blood circulation to the brain. Paste prepared from the plants are applied over swollen joints, painful limbs, and muscles to reduce the pain. For generations, community relied on this forest climber long before modern medicine reached remote villages.
Nature protected this nutritious seed with a chemical defense, rich in saponins. The raw kernels are intensely bitter and cannot be eaten straight from the pod. But indigenous communities turned this challenge into an opportunity through generations of traditional knowledge. First, the seeds are lightly roasted. The tough seed coat is removed. The kernels are boiled, washed several times, chopped into pieces, soaked overnight, boiled again, and thoroughly washed before finally cooking them into a delicious traditional curry. This careful process removes undesirable compounds while preserving valuable nutrients. What seems like an ordinary seed becomes a nutritious forest delicacy. Australian Aboriginal communities also traditionally detoxified the seeds by prolonged soaking before cooking them as food.
Modern laboratories are now confirming what indigenous communities have been known for centuries. The seed contains significant amount of protein, starch, dietary fiber, potassium and valuable phytochemicals. Researchers have identified a range of bioactive compounds, including antioxidants, flavonoids, phenolics, terpenoids, saponins, and others that exhibit antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-diabetic properties. Science is beginning to validate centuries of traditional wisdom.
Growing Entada rheedie is not as easy as planting an ordinary bean. Its thick waterproof seed coat prevents water from entering. So, untreated seeds germinate poorly and may remain viable for years.
Our research has shown that the best method is to make a small notch opposite to the embryo and soak the seed in water for 48 hours before sowing. It produced highest germination and vigorous seedling. This study also reported that the species can also be propagated by stem cuttings with 0.4% of indole butyric acid IBA, improving rooting and survival under nursery conditions.
Despite its strength, this remarkable climber faces growing threats: deforestation, riverbank modification, dam construction, habitat fragmentation, and excessive harvesting of seeds are reducing natural populations. Conserving Entada rheedie means protecting biodiversity, traditional medicine, food security, and an extraordinary natural traveler.
One giant seed,
One incredible journey.
one plant connecting forest, ocean, culture, medicine, food, and science.
Entada rheedie reminds us that nature hides extraordinary stories in the most unexpected places.
The next time you will see a mysterious seed,
Remember,
it may have traveled farther than most humans ever will.
if you enjoyed this forest adventure from Garo Hills of Meghalaya, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Until the next adventure,
Keep exploring nature because every forest has another hidden story waiting to be discovered. Thank you.